Hey, everybody, Jake and Gino here. Last week, we tackled inflation. This week, the G-Dad and I are talking three types of income. Gino, how you doing?
Good. Jake, I have a question for everybody out there. Are you working hard for your money, or is your money working hard for you? For the majority of my adult life, it was the former. Now, for the last few years, it's the latter. My money's working hard for me. Once you start thinking of money in those terms, you need to work hard for your money when you're first starting out. You need to save your money. You need to create what we call that financial freedom account where you're starting to invest your money. You need to think of your money as your little soldiers, getting them out there, putting them away into an asset, letting that asset grow. That's why we really need to talk about these three types of income and see where the majority of your income is. I challenge everybody out there, put down below, how many streams of income do you have right now? I have 26 streams of income right now. I was
Woo!
doing, yeah, baby. I was doing my personal financial statement because we're closing a deal next week. That includes all of my income properties. That includes all of my various businesses. That includes my personal notes. That includes my coaching business. It includes all the different streams of revenue. Some of them are what we are, number one, earned income. Some of them come from portfolio income, and some of them come from passive. You want more passive, and we're going to discuss why, than the other two because of number one, the tax brackets, and number two, because there's less work. You materially participate a lot less in passive income. So, Stenzi,
Hey,
hit me.
passive income, those are your Marines, okay? Those are your Marines out there on the front lines,
Mhm.
working hard every day, fighting for you. And when Gino said that a minute ago, he's talking about money soldiers, richest man in Babylon, baby. We love that book. You
Mhm.
want to create these little soldiers that go out and fight for you and earn. That's leverage. That's what real estate's about, leverage and scaling a real estate business to create a life of abundance for yourself and your family to grow and leave that legacy wealth. We're all about that at Jake and Gino. And that is why passive income is so powerful.
We're so damn excited about passive income.
Woo!
Email me, gino@jakeandgino.com, and I will send you a PDF copy of The Honeybee. This talks about the multiple streams of income. This talks about how to scale your business and add those layers. We got way ahead of ourselves. The first one is
I
earned
jumped to the
income.
juice.
It's right, bro. But we have to start with that earned income because that's where everyone starts. We start earning money. It's W-2. That is the highest tax bracket. And why is that? Because it's one of the lowest functions. Anybody can get a job out there, right? If you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, you get more tax brackets. Why is that? Because you're creating more jobs, you're adding more value. If I'm working as a W-2 employee, I am just one person. But if I'm Jeff Bezos, how many thousands and thousands and thousands of people am I employing? Do you think he deserves a tax break? Well, I don't know if that I don't have the answer to that question, but the IRS does. He absolutely does. And that's what they have in the tax code. So for you, figure out what the game is and then play the game that they have out there because we all have that ability to do that. We all need to know what the game is. That's why we love multifamily. There are amazing tax brackets in multifamily and tax benefits in multifamily. If you want, we have a video with Tom Wheelwright on the Jake and Gino channel. It's about cost segregation. Google that and watch that video. Your mind will be blown once you figure out what this cost segregation, the tax benefits of multifamily. But let me get back to earned income. It's active income. You're out there, you're doing it. You're making your money and you're paying upwards of 30 to 40% of your income goes to taxes. So from that perspective, we all need that. I have that kind of income myself. From there, I start putting that money away. I start saving that money away. And then the second one is portfolio or interest income. That's interest and income that's derived from stocks, bonds, you're getting dividends. That income is great. It's sort of passive in and of itself, but you know what? If you're trading stocks, how passive is that? Not really. You're buying a stock like Chevron, and they may have a 5 or 6% dividend. Well, right there, that's your portfolio income right there.
I think it comes down to how committed are you and how much responsibility are you willing to take on to get your desired results? Because that's what all this it's basically financial modeling and dedication to getting to the end. Because ultimately you set up a plan and you're like, "Oh, here's a great situation for me. If I go in, I buy real estate, I get great depreciation over time. I become a real estate professional." All of that though takes work, and it's something in the future that you have to work to get towards. And I think ultimately so many people just don't even try initially, or they don't take the time that it takes to get there. And I know the folks on this channel, we're not talking to you, but I know there's so many people out there that's like, oh, this is a pie in the sky. It's for someone else. Jeff Bezos, one pant leg at a time every day. It just takes time, commitment, and dedication to get these results. And ultimately, you have to be very intentional on where you're going and not deviate from the plan. That's, I think, the difference in most instances.
Jake, once again, the epiphany. Do you know the difference? Most people out there don't know the difference. I think everyone on the Jake and Gino channel does. So let me reiterate. Number one is earned income. We all need to have earned income. But what I want you to do is to start thinking like an entrepreneur, like an investor. You take that earned income and you start putting it into the portfolio side of your balance sheet and the passive side. You want to write a book? That's passive income. You want to buy a rental property? That's passive income. You want to sing a song and get revenues from that? That's passive income. That's what we're all trying to strive to do, because we're trying to get as many streams of revenue into our lives as possible.
Or do you want to become the bank, borrow from yourself, and put it into an asset and get two streams that way? I'm just saying it might be a good idea. So
I love that, Mrs. Stenziano. Everybody, if you like the content, click on that like button down below, subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. My email is gino@jakeandgino.com. Until next week, we'll see you all. Take care, everyone.
Thanks, gang.